Hello students, welcome to class 6th Science. Today we'll be studying chapter 1, Food. Where does it come from? What did you eat today at home? Find out what your friend ate today. Did you eat the same kind of food yesterday and today? We all eat different kinds of food at different times, isn't it? Unit 1, Food Variety. So before we start this, let's go for an activity. Ask your friends about the items they would be eating during a day. List out the food items available in your other states. List all the items in your notebook. Now let's start with this. There seems to be so much variety in the food that we eat. What are these food items made of? Think about rice cooked at home. We take raw rice and boil it in water. Just two materials or ingredients are needed to prepare a dish of boiled rice. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. Let's see. To prepare vegetable curry, we need different kinds of vegetables, salts, spices, oil, and so on. Activity 2. Choose some of the items you listed in Activity 1 and try to find out what ingredients are used to prepare these by discussing with your friends and elders at home. Unit 2, Food Materials and Sources. It may be easy for us to guess the sources of some ingredients that we have listed in Activity 2. Fruits and vegetables, for instances. Where do they come from? Plants, of course. What are the source of rice and wheat? You may have seen paddy or wheat fields with rows and rows of plants which give us these grains. And then there are food items like milk, eggs, meat, chicken, fish, prawns, beef, pork, and such others which come from animals. Plants are the sources of food. Ingredients like grains, cereals, vegetables, and fruits. Animals provide us with milk, meat products, and eggs. Cows, goats, and buffaloes are some common animals which give us milk and milk products like butter, cream, cheese, and curd are used all over the world. Unit 3, Plant parts and animal products as food. Plants are one source of our food. Which part of the plant? We eat many leafy vegetables. We eat fruits of some plants. Sometimes roots, sometimes stems, and even flowers. Have you ever eaten pumpkin flowers? Dipped in rice paste and fried? Try it. Some plants have 2 or more edible parts. Seeds of mustard plants give us oil, and leaves are used as vegetable. Can you think of different parts of a banana plant that are used as food? Think of more examples where 2 or more parts of a single plant can be used as food. In this activity, take some dry seeds of moong or chana. Put a small quantity of seeds in a container filled with water and leave this aside for a day. Next day, drain the water completely and leave the seeds in the vessel. Wrap them with a piece of wet cloth and set aside. The following day, do you observe any changes in the seed? A small white structure may have been grown out of the seeds. If so, the seeds have sprouted. If not, wash the seeds in water, drain the water and leave them aside for another day. Cover with a wet cloth. The next day, see if the seeds have sprouted. After washing these sprouted seeds, you can eat them. They can also be boiled, add some spices and get a tasty snack to eat. Do you know where honey comes from or how it is produced? Have you seen a beehive where so many bees keeps buzzing about? Bees collect nectar from flowers, convert it into honey and store it in their hive. Flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of a year. So bees store this nectar for the use all throughout the year. When we find such a beehive, we collect the food stored by the bees as honey. Unit 5. What do animals eat? Do you have a cattle or a pet that you take care of? A dog, cat, buffalo or a goat? You will then surely be aware of the food the animals eat. What about other animals? Have you ever observed what a squirrel, pigeon, lizard or a small insect may be eating as their food? Here's an activity in which we'll be knowing of different kinds of animals and the foods they eat. Animals which eat only plants or plant products are called herbivorous. Some animals which eat other animals are called carnivores. In some cases, some animals which eat both plants and animals are called omnivores.